Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Curseof and welcome back to another match in the $100 Speed Duel tournament. We have the third place match going on here now, as there is a $20 prize for third place. So we have the losers from the top 4 matches being Bylot with his Pure Gravekeepers and Isate with the Moth Lockdown deck. And yeah, I'm here with Rook Stable once again.
What's going on? Good to see these guys playing again. This will be a great match. Pure Gravekeepers versus the wild card lockdown Moth that we saw do so well to make it into top 8. So it should be.
Yeah, definitely. And I noticed this while I was looking at my thumbnails that I have made for this tournament, and my god, only 2 of my thumbnails do not have Gravekeeper in the thumbnail. There's so many Gravekeepers in this top 8.
I was looking through them and I almost thought you uploaded the same match twice.
yeah, it's actually
There's a lot
crazy.
of oracles.
I know.
But yeah, no, we're starting with so Isate having Cocoon skill, Bylot having Hidden Parasite. We're starting Bylot playing defensive with 2 back rows, and Isate's opening up with Zombina. Okay, yes. So that tells me I'm not sure what his hand looked like. He's not setting any Yomi ship or has any sort of defense like that. Zombina's kind of, it struggles in the beginning because you can't activate its effect if it goes to grave, but there's a forceful.
Do you think we should also take the knowledge here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Oh.
Wow, that is a lot to pick from. Yeah, but of course, that's looking like it's going to be Parasite.
I see the issue with what do you summon, though?
Yeah, that's true.
Zombina was definitely his only option there.
Well, we contribute for Dark Red Enchanter too, so it depends on what Bylot has in his hand, because if he doesn't have like a good monster presence coming up right here around the corner in the next turn, then maybe he can keep Parasite Moth in Isate's hand and try and hit Dark Red Enchanter. But I think it makes more sense to break up that combo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to hit Parasite.
Yeah, he does want to hit that Parasite, and we're going to see that Parasite hit the graveyard here. All right, cool, and no damage either, which is Forceful is such a nice card, man.
Yeah, really good against Moth. But yeah, no, obviously Isate was summoning Zombina for the damage, and that was taken away from him. But at least if Zombina hits the grave, we'll get something back out. And there's a Ladybug. Oh yeah, I forgot.
My favorite card.
How many monsters are in this deck? I mean, it's got to be. I'm 15. There's so many monsters. You think about Yomi Ship, Dark Red Enchanter, Ladybug. And yeah, and now we're shuffling. Oh, actually, there you go. Shuffling Parasite back in the grave, or in the deck.
But it's good to get Isate to burn that skill effect very early on in the game. You don't have to worry about him shuffling back any more of those insects later on. No Man-Eater bugs coming back in the game. No 4 Man-Eater bugs in deck, so.
Right. And Bylot is going to take this damage. Isate trying to bait out some traps here. So Bylot's hand was very trap heavy, or maybe it's a Wonder Wand bluff. Obviously, we're seeing Recruiter Wonder Wand with the Pure Gravekeepers. There's a Recruiter, and let's see what one of those is. Do we flip the Wonder Wand bluff?
Yeah, there's the Wonder Wand bluff. Wow. You're calling him out.
Yeah. It's so Bylot had a pretty crappy hand, but that Recruiter is a saving grace here, because now what we're seeing is the discard for 2.
Probably
and we're going to get Recruiter's effect. So, yep. And we're going to get Recruiter's effect, which allows him to pick a card that he wants, like Oracle or any other Gravekeeper's monster. So now, yeah, if he has Rite of Spirit, it's so amazing how quickly a Recruiter Wonder Wand can just shift the entire momentum, because it looked like Bylot was just setting defense, had nothing in his hand, and now he's got options.
No, exactly. Yeah, I mean, he went how many turns without a single monster, but now he's guaranteed another Recruiter off of this Recruiter, and potentially another Wonder Wand too, with how many cards he's seen.
Yeah, maybe there's a second one set.
Oh, here comes the Enchanter though. Isate's trying to hit some card in his hand. Unless we see a floodgate.
So now Bylot has cards in hand. Because Bylot got those cards in hand, now all of a sudden his hand looks scary. So Isate's natural next step will be to try and dump one.
Yeah,
or he could go for the big damage here, not remove the counters, and just try and bait out some traps. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, no, we do see Isate going for the effect here. Yeah, unless you're going to try and go for game here, and with 3 back row, I don't see game as much of an option. But he does hit the Recruiter. Wow, that's big.
Oh, that's huge. Recruiter effect does not activate because it's got to be on the field, sent to the graveyard.
And wow, we're going to see Bylot take that damage too. Wow.
What kind of traps have we seen from bylot besides forceful? Have we seen windstorm from him? I don't know how it's going to stop these attacks. I don't know.
There's
Yeah,
the
the
right.
right spirit. So
Right. Do we have an oracle in hand? Maybe drawing off the Wonder Wand?
Yeah,
Oh, we
got
do
an
have that
oracle.
oracle. There he is.
We're probably going to pop sets here, and then we're going to beat over Dark Red Enchanter for 300.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see.
Yep, we do see him pop the sets here. Maybe a Yomi? No, here's the Maneater. All right, all right.
Oh, that would have been really, really bad and would have ruined the momentum there. So good call from Bylot and getting another Oracle. So he's got Oracles to spare. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another right here. We might even see it in the battle phase if he wants to do some serious damage. But I say getting life points with that Ladybug at 5,000.
Yes, I know. I say, oh my god, so many life points. Too many life points. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, the last game he got caught early because I think he got forceful and his opponent decided to drop Ladybug. But now, I mean, I think that's there to stay. We're going to see him pass 5,000.
Oh yeah, and we've seen him with lots of monsters in hand. So, oh, yep, and there's the Parasite. It seems like he picked up another one recently. And we're going to hit it with Dust Tornado, but we do know that Eyesight has Moth in hand from when he revealed his hand earlier. So we're still going to see a Moth hit the field.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be some damage here unless we see what Bylot's got in the back row as well.
I don't know. I mean, he knows that if he does have a Forceful back there, the Forceful is live because Eyesight does have that Ladybug in hand. But another thing too, Eyesight actually hasn't used up his normal summon yet, so we could see another monster hit the field yet.
Let's see what he... Yeah, so we know Dark Red Enchanter's gone. Parasite's gone.
There's a
Yomi
Yomi
ship in attack mode. Are you kidding? Well, 900 life points left. He's going for the push here.
Yep.
And if that gets floodgated, I mean, there's no downside to that getting floodgated. You usually set it. So are we going to beat over this Oracle?
Okay, Violet's
Oh,
saying
we're
wait.
thinking.
All right, in battle. We're going to see the jar pop off here. Okay. I feel like another good thing too is if Eyesight wanted and they did stop the Moth attack with, I don't know, maybe a security orb or something, you could still crash the Yomi and pop the Oracle too, just to avoid any other Oracle in hand.
Yeah, and he's got the life points to spare for it also.
Exactly, yeah. So I think that's a very
He would
viable
actually
play
take
for Eyesight
1,200
right
and
now.
set him back to 4.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We're going to see Bylot just, that's it. I'm not dealing with this no more.
It's amazing. Eyesight just got, it was so explosive there with Moth. You know, that's how it is. And Bylot wasn't fast enough. He had an Oracle in hand for, okay, if anything scary or hairy happens to this Oracle, I got another one. But he couldn't even make it to the next turn. Eyesight just popped off right there.
Yeah, based on what we've seen from Bylot's deck, unless he had a defensive trap set there, I don't know how you survive. And obviously there was no defensive trap set unless maybe we... No, I don't know. So there couldn't be a defensive trap set, otherwise I feel like Bylot would have popped it. And Bylot knew he had Moth in hand. I feel like maybe you just don't even trigger Dust Tornado there, just hoping that Eyesight's only running one Moth in deck.
I wonder what he was trying to draw with Jar of Avarice. I don't think he runs Sphere Karibo, but yeah, maybe he popped that forceful checkpoint just too early. I think he popped it on the Zombina.
Yeah,
I mean, it was good knowledge to know what it was in his hand, but also, you know, I think he could have saved it for the big Moth. But let's see what he's got in game 2. So Eyesight's going to go first, and oh my gosh, we're already seeing a life point game with Ladybug.
No.
One of the...
And we're going to see a very happy T-set coming up from Eyesight. He's in a good position. He's like, I'm gaining life, I'm chilling.
I mean, this is exactly how this deck should start. So really good stuff from Eyesight, but there's a curse, and going to hit him for 5.
Yeah, he says, I don't want to see that life
doesn't
point
really
gain.
matter. Not going to really matter. Curse isn't that scary when you got Ladybug, and we got Wonder Wand we're going to ditch to draw to, looks like.
Yep, wand effect here coming from Bylot. Tribute that curse and pick up 2. I wonder what we'll see here.
Bylot knows he has some time because Eyesight's first round monsters, the scariest thing is Zombina, I think, because you know that's probably a Yomi ship set. He's not, is he going to flip that and attack with it? I don't think so. He could tribute for Dark Red Enchanter, but we know that the scariest thing Eyesight has is the Parasite. So as long as Bylot doesn't have any monsters out yet, he has some wiggle room to try and build his hand.
I agree, and there's the Yomi shift. That face down actually could be potentially a Man-Eater too, which you definitely don't want to flip up, because Yomi obviously can still get its effect off while face up. But if you flip that Man-Eater preemptively, well, is a Man-Eater actually a mandatory? Won't it have to pop itself?
You know what? That's a good question. I'd have to look at the card language.
Yeah, I can't remember.
We'll see if it gets flipped. But yeah, no, absolutely. It's not worth the 450 damage. You want to keep that set. So that's got to be Man-Eater, unless you cited Blast Sphere.
Yeah, that also
Full
could be
back row from
potential.
bylot and a set card. So what's this set? Was bylot the one that would set curse?
And there's
it could
the
be a
Maneater.
curse or recruiter.
Let's
That is
figure it.
Maneater.
Yep, target one monster in the field destroyed. So it is a mandatory effect for Maneater. So if we did flip, he would have to pop his own Maneater.
All right, I'm popping recruiter. So we're going to see a recruiter search here. Now, what he pulls determines what he has in his hand. If he has Oracle already, he'll pull a recruiter. Okay, so maybe he has Oracle. Maybe one of those back rows to the right of Spirit. So we're going to see this set up. And Ice 8 with just some wimps on the field right now, 450 and 800. He can afford this life point.
Oh, we're gonna see Forceful come out. Oh, gonna hit that Ladybug here.
Yeah.
Ooh, or Parasite, apparently.
No Moth in hand, that's okay. I think it's even worth hitting Parasite because I think if he turns the board around and takes away the Parasite resource, we will eventually be able to just slam past what Ladybug can recoup.
Yeah, and we're gonna see Eyesight actually chain this Parasite, targeting one of his own monsters.
Oh.
So we are gonna see the Ladybug get hit here. And the thing with Eyesight too is that if he really wanted to, not that I don't think I'd maybe agree with this play, but he could shuffle back in that Ladybug if he just wanted to keep on burning through those life points.
Yeah, it's definitely an option. I mean, that's the best part. One of the best parts about this deck is there's a lot of different insects. You don't have to just think about shuffling Maneater or Parasite back in. But yeah, it looks like he's holding on to that. He's going to swing for a mighty 450 here with the Maneater bug. And I'm assuming that's going to go through.
Oh, Violet's saying.
Oh, Violet's thinking if he wants to take this 450.
Oh, he might right. Maybe he's thinking about that right. Yep, he's thinking about that right of Spirit here. Okay. I think that's a very fair play. Yeah, so if we're hoping from Violet here that he's going to be able to remove that Maneater and that Parasite before the following turn comes up for Eyesight to use his skill effect. Ooh,
Yeah,
we're going to see
sure.
the Floodgate come down.
That's all right.
That's very questionable, because if Bylot, I feel like Bylot might have Oracle here, in which case...
I think he absolutely does. So I think that was a wasted card.
Yeah.
And I think that, I honestly think that, I mean, it made sense that he righted there, but he could have easily righted on his turn too. It did save him from like 1,200 damage.
Oh, wow.
And there's another
Okay.
Floodgate.
Double Floodgate. Wow. He's, I guess Eyesight's planning to make sure he saves that Maneater here. Unless we have
That's
another
really
right
strong
set.
defense, though.
Yep, no.
Recruiter's defense is 1,500. You're not getting over that, Eyesight. You need your big boys out.
But
I mean, this field's pretty and all, but...
No, yeah, but Eyesight has guaranteed his skill effect here if he does want to pop it. Moving his monster to defense doesn't look like he's going to pop it. Nope, he is going to pop it. Alright. Or maybe it's a shuffle. I don't know. We'll see what Eyesight wants to do. No, it's a shuffle. He wants that Ladybug. He wants that Ladybug.
It's, I guess that those are his options right now. He's going to go ahead and go for it. And he gets the draw, so I mean, it's something.
Unless Eyesight top deck the Moth here and can't pop his Parasite effect. I don't know. It's hard to say. Do you not go for Moth there?
I don't know. All I can think about is that the floodgates on the recruiters, like, yeah, you still get everything still works. So floodgating the recruiter, I don't know if that was the best play because you get recruiter search here and you get the summon for Oracle. It was everything that Violet needed, whether recruiter was an attack or defense.
I agree.
And looks like we're going to do minus 2,000. So, I mean, obviously he was going to beat right over these already. And now let's see him start to take some monsters out.
I feel like that's questionable too then. Why not just use the buff effect?
Well, that's true. Well, because if you think about maybe Eyesight wants this flip Yomi ship into attack mode and ram it into Oracle to force it out.
Oh, it's the blast.
Such a good side from Eyesight. That's so good.
Huge.
So all face-up attack monsters destroyed, and he takes 1,000. Well, luckily it was just Oracle for him. I've been blasted when I had a full field of attack monsters, which is just devastating. But really, really good side from Eyesight.
But yeah, I see. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of questionable plays coming down from these two currently. But you know, I'm not in the top the top 8, so I shouldn't really judge them too much.
Yeah, I can't sit here and try to explain how Eyesight's deck works and how many times he's played it. Obviously, we really haven't seen that much anything like it before. But we're gonna bug spray.
All right, guess we'll see if that Moth is in hand now. Maybe Eyesight did top deck that Moth, and that's why he couldn't pop off with his Parasite effect. Anything?
Don't think so.
No, maybe not. Okay. See, I don't know then. Why do you floodgate the recruiter to save the Protect yourself.
I don't know.
Circumstance.
I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't trying to avoid. I don't know, because isn't Yomi Ship's defense 1200? Recruiter wouldn't have been able to beat over that. Like, yeah, maybe you're protecting Maneater Bug and
1400.
Is it 14? Oh, so maybe he was trying to protect Maneater Bug and the Parasite, and he was hoping to get the Moth in hand. But no, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm a little lost on this, but that's all right. We're just gonna see bylot do a bunch of shuffling here with Jar, just trying to get that extra draw, trying to recoup those resources. Gonna leave Oracle in grave though.
Yep, for an easy right, and yeah, bylot significant hand and board control here as he strengthens his back row, and we have another recruiter. We know that face down's recruiter. He's probably gonna be able to swing for free here. Oh, or Wonder Wand.
There's the Wonder Wand. Fantastic. We're just gonna see him swing though. That's 17 with the Wonder Wand. Big
that's
damage.
Dirty. Oh yeah, he's in a good place right now with his hand. It doesn't do that much damage though.
We're gonna see him hit the Dust Tornado for Dust Tornado. Very fair trade.
All right, so I don't think Ice Eight's going to bring out anything scary that's going to beat over this recruiter and take away bylot's chance to tribute to. Never mind.
Oh, now we're definitely going to see the skill pop off here. Oh wow.
So we are going to lose that Wonder Wand chance to draw to. He will still get the recruiter search, but there's a Moth.
Yeah, and we're going to see him normal summon the Zombina here too. Okay.
And we got things in the grave, so Zombina is going to put in some work here. We can get Yomi Ship back. We can get all sorts of things back.
We do know this can't be game, though, because that is a recruiter set there from the Floodgate a while back. And Sphere Karibo comes down. Wow.
We do have Spheres here. Okay.
Yes, we have seen
like Moth in defense. Moth in defense, like what? It's still 3,000. It's so dirty.
Oh, yeah. We just need to see another Oracle land. Oh, I just seen a Tribute. Yep. Okay. Well, there goes the Moth.
Thank goodness. Yeah, Oracle is going to put in some work here. It's scary that it's not dropping him to 0, but at least drops defense to 1,000, so we can beat right over that. And then Zombina's just going to sit there scared.
Terrified. All right. We're going to see him do a nice little set here, and we'll probably see him swing over that Moth.
And now Ice Eight is out of skill and relying on the top. Oh, he's going to slam in for a 2,000. Watch out, because now Ice Eight's going to take this and maybe get Yomi Ship back out, and then maybe he's going to... It might be worth slamming into Oracle. He's going to take 1,200. He'd leave him with 100 life points, and then Moth's at 15. Oh, Ladybug, we are not done. We are not dead yet.
Don't worry about being left at 100 life points anymore.
Seriously. But yeah, I mean, I get that he ran right into Zombina. I mean, I don't, because I don't like this special summon, but Moth's not going anywhere at 1,500 and 1,000.
No, yeah. I guess there really isn't any rush to swing over this Moth right now.
And I don't think he's going to hard... Well, actually, he could hard tribute for Dr. Dre, the Dark Red Enchanter.
You are correct there. We're going to see the fat little recruiter come down here. He is bigger than Moth.
That would have beat over the Zombina, I'm saying. So... Oh, and Oracle is going to...
But he's going to write back his Oracle immediately. He says, I'm not even going to take it off the field. Don't worry about it.
And still in the battle phase, so it gets to attack again, and then Recruiter is going to hit him for 1,200. So Ladybug is going to get him 500 back to put him at 11, but unless he top decks something serious...
Wait. All monsters lose 2,000 attack and defense, which means Moth was only at 1,000 defense. Great, Recruiter could have swung over, and that would have been game from Oracle.
Oh.
Would it not have? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been game. bylot just missed out on game right then.
Oh, he had lethal and he blew it. Well, now, I mean, he's got the game in his hands here, and there's a curse for good measure, but he set the Ladybug. I say set the Ladybug. He's in his death throes right now, so we're going to try and beat over that with Recruiter. Actually, I don't know Ladybug's stats. We're playing around the Windstorm here.
All right, we know this is Ladybug, so we're going to see Curse swing into that here. And we're going to see the Kunai. Oh, shouldn't have played around Windstorm.
Seriously, it's either going to be Windstorm or Kunai, and Kunai pulls it through. But now, top deck, I say, what do we have? This is a scary, scary field of Gravekeepers.
And there we go. That's game. So bylot does still take the win there, but definitely missed out there. I don't know if I say could have pulled it back regardless, but still, you got something to watch out for.
No, it seemed like... I'm sure that bylot was kicking himself for that a little bit, but at the end of the day, I mean, he had such momentum that it didn't matter. But good stuff to bylot. So now we're going to game 3.
Yeah, we see 1-1, and both these two got $20 on the line.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is where the money is.
Exactly.
So these guys are sweating.
So the winner makes money. The loser is well, you know, they didn't make anything. They spent $5 to enter, and that's it.
It's a lot riding. This is a high stakes.
High stakes, man. $20.
Pick those. I wonder. So siding's taking just a little bit longer here. I'm wondering what we're thinking about changing. Yeah, usually we don't see. No,
You probably see bylot.
we might see some.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we might see some texts here that are different. I don't know what texts we would see that are different than what they thought about for game 2, though. But yeah, no, the siding's done.
No, yeah, maybe more copies of a forceful, potentially, if possible, from bylot, or even some blasts as well.
Yeah, blasts are always good. I don't know if it would work in Gravekeepers though, just because the fact that they're all Gravekeepers is what gels with that deck. So we have a set card from Ice 8 and 2 back row, pretty classic opening
Curse.
for him.
Oh, Ice 8 telling us he messed up his pick.
I say no, this is top 4. You got so much on the line here.
And you accidentally picked first.
Oh man, Curse gonna beat over, what is that, Yomi Ship? Yeah,
Not beating over nothing.
That's gonna be 600.
I guess bylot potentially hoping that was a man-eater there.
Yeah, that would have been really, really nasty. Or even, oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Tornado,
nice hit there.
right.
Very
Good
nice hit. Yeah, we love to get rid of those rights against Gravekeepers. And, ooh, Parasite coming down, too, on end phase. So much happening on end phase.
We are just blowing everything right here. We are just making all of our cards known.
I say wants game.
And, yeah, he does. He's got blood in his eyes, fire in his eyes. Let's see what we got here. Can we convert into some moths?
Oh, ready on his own monster to get rid of that Parasite.
That was why siding took longer.
But the moth is in hand.
Are you absolutely kidding me right now? What are the odds of that?
Oh, but the thing is, the fact that Yomi just can't swing over that monster because they're equal defense and attack.
Oh my gosh, we need a kunai. This is where you go damage step kunai on Yomi.
We see Ice.
And then you swing with moth.
Ice Eight's actually using a skill here to dig, though. See if he can grab something to win him the game.
It was Ice 8 that had kunai, right? I believe.
Yes, it was. It was. He popped that at the end of last.
Yomi.
Oh, he doesn't draw anything, though.
Oh,
if he
no,
picked
it's
up a
not happening.
Zombina just then, that was game, unless bylot had Sphere.
Oh, that's right. He didn't normal summon yet.
No. Oh, it was
Wow.
so close to game. So close.
That is amazing how quickly it could all of a sudden be game.
I know.
Like there are some duels where it's like very methodically calculated, and then some duels where it's just explosive. And we got Hidden Parasite. Those bugs are going away.
Let's wipe this
And
field.
now
Oh,
the
wow.
2 cards in Violet's hand. It's pretty dead even right now, except for the Violet has life point disadvantage here, and he's only going to do
Here comes Curse.
half damage. So that's 500 from Curse Burn, and then we're going to see him most likely try and swing for 4.
Yeah. Maybe a set there. Hopefully that can be a set. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter
There's
if it's a
no
set or
way.
a monster. But
Yeah, there's no way that Ice 8's going to try and block this attack, so he's got a free 400 here. But is Violet going to do something else with that card in his hand?
ooh, that free 400 will bring them down to the exact same life points.
That is true, yeah. I think if it's a trap card, I think Violet will want to set it. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't know, you can't be too sure with the Dark Red Enchanter lurking.
Oh, you're very right there. Oh, I say taking 800.
Oh no, he took full. I'm telling you, that's the one that I forget all the time. I always forget.
Oh, set
Hidden Parasite's half.
Another good hit. Isn't that 2 rights that we hit so
Really
far
good
this
hit.
game? Yeah, 2 rights.
He's hit 2 rights. And I mean, he had the Night Beam, might as well use it. And Zombina's going to swing right over that curse for 600. So, I mean, these guys are just smacking each other in the face. But yeah, Ice 8 should technically be up 400, but looks like that's going to go unnoticed.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to the best of us. We all don't realize things, you know. Not much you can do.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what this set is. So Violet, oh,
Too
bonk,
big.
that's 100.
Too big.
That's a big, big booty, Recruiter.
Oh, yeah.
And tell me we top decked Oracle. Let's top, nope, we're set.
Another recruiter.
So down to the top decks, but I think there's an advantage here with Ice 8. Really depends on what Bylot gets. If Bylot gets an Oracle, and those are both Gravekeepers, then we're going to see a momentum shift, or even another Eradicating Aerosol.
Mm-hmm. And on the contrary, if we see Ice 8 pick up that Parasite, because he hasn't popped his main effect of his skill yet.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, both players.
And get in Isate's graveyard. Does he have monsters for Zambina?
Yep, he has a Yomi.
Yomi, oh yeah, he's got Yomi ship.
So yeah, I say in a pretty good position. It's nice to see both players have a monster chilling on their field that they do get resources if they die. So
yeah, I guess that is what it comes down to. That's the main engine.
oh wow,
Ooh, Zambina
taking
in
a
defense.
defensive approach. Another very big booty here.
Probably trying. He's like, you know, I don't have the right play just yet, and I got to play around Oracle in case we see a tribute here. And Recruiter won't be able to beat over Zambina's defense. And I'm assuming that set, well, actually that set could be Maneater, Yomi ship. Obviously Recruiter won't beat over Yomi ship, but Maneater, that'd be pretty good to pop.
No, yeah, if that's a Maneater, and we do see Isai pick up the Parasite, that will 100% be game. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the big boy.
Lucky top deck Oracle. We are going to destroy sets, most likely, and then beat over that Zambina. Zambina's going to get Yomi ship back, though, so that Oracle might not be here to stay.
Ooh, the Floodgate on the Oracle. We don't want to see anything getting killed yet. So definitely going to pop that set, but at least we won't have to worry about or I don't know. Is it much of a worry? I guess it's good for now. It's good for now. It was the Maneater, though.
Maneater. That's unfortunate because Maneater could have flipped and taken that Oracle right out of the game. And Oracle's defense it's pretty weak for a tribute monster for sure, but still big enough that Zambina can't beat over it.
Oh yeah, alas. Just as big as Recruiter. So maybe an Ambusher here from bylot at this point?
I haven't seen Ambusher. I don't think he's running it.
I don't know. I think
he's running.
I think we might have seen
3 Recruiter, 3 Curse, 2 Oracle. Was that 8 card? And then
I know we haven't seen it in this, but I think we might have seen it when he went up against the Freeze Queen.
Yeah, he might. Maybe he has it hanging around on his side. But Zambina's going to try and see what that other set card is. And it's a Recruiter. So Recruiter's effect's going to get Oracle, and we're going to see an Oracle tribute into Oracle most likely.
We actually see an accidental put engrave there because he is too big.
Oh, you are right. Wow, I just saw him put it in the grave, and I start rattling off the next thing. Okay, so yes, that's going to be 100 life point damage to Isate because Recruiter is mighty.
Yep, so we know we have a set Oracle and a face-up defense Recruiter, both too big for Zambina.
These are just such awkward values because Recruiter and Zambina shouldn't have these problems. They should either be completely destroyed or able to beat over anything with ease, but their defensive values are they're struggling with each other.
I know, neither one can make the aggressive play yet. It's just a waiting game at the moment. Now we do know Isate runs Michazor in this deck, so we could see a couple of Michazor set there, which might be big later on.
Oh yeah, you're right. I haven't seen that yet this match at all.
No, I know.
Maybe he sided it out.
Oh, a Hyper Hammerhead. Wow, that's super cute.
You're running Hyper Hammerhead? That's so great. And that's a 1500, so he could actually... Ooh, what's the best play? Oh, he can run it right into Recruiter. Nothing happens, but Recruiter goes back to hand, which just seriously messes up his momentum. Oh, we're going to swing into the face down that isn't Oracle.
We're just curious what it is. All right, same thing. We're just going to bounce Recruiter back to hand. Not really doing much right now, but...
It's true, because next turn bylot can just set it again. Like, if it was just one Recruiter, that kind of messes up his momentum. And, now bylot's hand looks scary.
Yeah.
I mean, which one of those is the Oracle?
Oh, we see Wonder Wand come down here.
bylot's got to make his own luck. He can't keep top decking. He's like, here's a Wonder Wand. I'm going to tribute Oracle to draw 2, and then I get tribute Recruiter to draw 2. Then he's going to get his Oracle for sure and be able to tribute. But the best thing about Hyper Hammerhead is even if he does, well, actually, never mind. Isate has 2,000 life points left exactly.
Isate says, wait, I want to hit that with the Dust Tornado here. I don't want to see you digging in that deck. Get out of here.
Okay, all right. That is good. Well then, bylot shut down. Yeah, that would have been really, really good because we would have seen tribute for Oracle, minus 2,000, slam into Hyper Hammerhead for 2,000 exactly. That would have been game.
Oh, yeah.
In any other situation, it would have been bad, but Hyper Hammerhead would at least put Oracle back to hand, but he doesn't have the life points.
Oracle for Oracle. Oh, he already has
never mind.
No draws required.
Let's see a run into Hyper for game.
No, Floodgate. Wow. So many all these traps coming up from Isate here, really, really keeping him in the game.
Floodgate, honestly, especially in the meta right now, that's a universal good trap. Like, that's right up there at this point with something like Windstorm. It's just, you think about the big guys that come out and Floodgate just shuts them down. I say that it works less well against Gravekeepers because anything contribute for Oracle, which is the main purpose. But Recruiter's gonna wait. That's a mighty
Oh,
dino.
the -2000, -2000. My apologies.
Oh, that's right. That went off before Floodgate.
Yep.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that Oracle even got summoned because we haven't actually seen him do anything yet besides just pop his effect.
Right. That is so good that Oracle gets that effect on summon though, because if Floodgate shut it down, if it was something like Relinquish where you got to like wait a beat and then declare, that would have been bad. But we have Gearfried out, which is just mighty.
Yeah,
good 1800 attack 4-star monster, one of the strongest right now. And this should be able to just clear right over Oracle. It's only 1500 defense.
Oh, and this is where we've seen a bit of an issue coming down here with some.
Jesus, let's just finish the game, okay? Yeah.
And we're back.
That's the energy.
And no, everyone wants that $20
right,
real bad.
I mean, hey, I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's worth it. But Gearfried, like I said, gonna beat clear over Oracle there, and bylot now trying to set up a fresh field with a T set. Well, I say it's got one of the strongest 4-stars in the game right now on the field, and a Zombina. Zombina really valuable right now because we got Hyper Hammerhead in the graveyard. That's a great.
Oh, you're right. That's a huge target.
That's great to pull back with Zombina.
Wow.
Yeah, best thing out there. Better than Yomi Ship.
No, I definitely agree. And I think we've seen one other person in the top 8 playing Hyper Hammerhead. I can't remember who it was, but Hyper Hammerhead making its appearance.
It's a good tech.
It is.
Even the other deck we saw with Elemensaurus in there. You know, some of these dinos are good techs, for sure. Hyper definitely you see in the more, I'm just trying to stall and be annoying,
yes.
Which fits Ice 8 to a T.
Oh,
Gearfried going to beat over Recruiter. We're going to see Recruiter Search here, and Zombina in defense mode. So, but I get that because Ice 8's at 800.
Yeah, and Zombina is also chilling at a 0-0 currently because of Oracle.
Oh, that's right. Man, we need to put counters on these. I forget. I can't. The day that I discovered that Oracle's effect persists through Oracle's death, I was like, wow, this card's broken. I can't believe it.
But bylot actually has no more counters in deck for Recruiter, or no more targets. Sorry. So.
And we saw the Dust Tornado on the Michizuri there, so Ice 8 is running it.
Yeah, so we know there's a Recruiter and a Curse in hand in that case. Yeah, a Recruiter chilling in hand and a Curse in hand, or probably one of them on the field now, most likely. Actually, I don't know what you said here. But, oh, we're going to see Forceful come down.
There it is. bylot probably wishing that came earlier, but hey, it's better
than
you could target the Moth.
Wow.
There's the Moth. That's so good. bylot is literally making his own luck. Like, how do you get that lucky? Top deck the Forceful Checkpoint, and Ice 8 top deck the Moth.
And do we
There's
see
just a match made.
A normal summon here of Curse? Yep, we do indeed see the normal summon of Curse. Burn for 500, bring Ice 8 very low.
We're getting scary.
He's one burn away from death.
Are we out of rights? I wonder if we're out of rights and out of curses, because if this game is all about top ticking a right or a curse,
there's
then
one right left.
Oh, two rights?
But both curses are engraved.
Yep.
He's completely used up all of his Gravekeeper monsters. Because we've seen him unable to search with his Recruiter there, so.
With 9 cards in deck, too. So bylot runs Jar of Avarice.
He does run Jar of Avarice, you are right.
He's still running it. I don't know, unless he sided it out, but I could imagine he still runs it. So, I mean, even if all the Gravekeepers are gone, we haven't seen this yet. Oh,
bylot says, no, I don't want to take any damage. I don't want to lose this game. You're almost dead, I say. Let's get this over with.
At this point, yeah, bylot can't afford to lose his kind of field presence or board presence. So let's see what he top decks and let's see what his plan is.
We're going to see him set and probably move that Curse into defense here. And that is indeed what we see. We're going to see a Tribute Zombina for...
Dark Red Enchanter.
Yep.
Dark Red Enchanter, and we're probably going to keep, I would imagine
we
we're going to keep those counters because no cards in hand.
Exactly, so we just got a 2,300 chilling on the field here now.
This is huge momentum shift. If Ice Eight's able to clear both monsters here and bylot has no response in the back row, then Ice Eight might be able to turn this around with 300 life points.
No, yeah, if that is the last right, though, we will see bylot actually just clean up right here.
That would be so mean.
Oh, forceful. What are we going to hit there in the hand? Anything?
Show us. What do we got?
Anything? Chain. Oh, chain parasite, so he doesn't get that negate.
Chain it onto Dark Red Enchanter. Because Gearfried would just break it immediately.
Yes. I don't know if at this point it actually matters much.
Yep, you're right. Might not. Okay, so there's Recruiter. Recruiter's effect is going to go through. What do we have?
We have nothing left in deck, so Recruiter's effect will not go through, actually. He's just going to chill in grave.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long enough game where we have actually run out of Gravekeepers.
So we're going to see Dark Red. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Gearfried beat over Curse. And then bylot, whatever he draws, he's got to put on the field for a lot of reasons. Although Dark Red Enchanter is at, what, 22 with the counters?
23.
23. Okay. Yeah, that's enough to kill him.
Yeah, so we just see a little bit of arguing about the counters. There's just a third counter on there to note that Parasite's attached, but he removes it anyway. Not a big deal.
Oh, I see. Bylot might think that because it technically says that for each counter it gains like 300 attack or something like that, so I could see that. But yeah, because obviously Parasite's not on Gearfried. I typically like to move the cards around on the field, but that works. So
I got you. So we see a double here, but the difference is that right can be activated in the draw phase.
Okay, so right is happening in the draw phase because Ladybug is standby phase, right? So right activates in the draw phase, Curse comes out, and it's over. I say loses.
And this is it. When Curse drops, and the 500 burn happens, and they argue for a bit. Let's get the elevator music.
We got a little classic.
And
classic back and forth there.
At this point, we might be confused because you see the Ice Eight wins. At this point, I had to tell them that one of them has to forfeit so I can review the replay. But after reviewing the replay, bylot does win this game with the draw phase curse, and yeah.
What a great top deck for both. So Rite of Spirit and Ladybug. Like, what are the odds you see that?
I know.
But yeah, you're right. Rite of Spirit in the draw phase absolutely does it for him. Like at the buzzer with Ladybug ready to give him 500 life points. Curse says.
Yeah, both right there, completely deciding who can win the game. Who's going to move on, who's going to take that $20, and who's out.
Yeah, really good stuff. Bylot there. So Bylot, very, very convincing argument that curses belong in this deck for sure. You know, you've seen decks without them, but this is all the damage you need.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need that quick 500, and it wins you games.
Yeah, it's funny how that game came down to winning or losing game 500.
I know.
Like, we're going to start seeing, we need to see Mask of the Accursed too. If we love 500 life points so much, let's get all these cards.
Yeah, may as well. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this duel here. A fantastic game from both players, and yeah, I'm so glad we had both of them in the tournament, and hopefully we'll see them in the next one later on. But we do see bylot go ahead and take the third place prize of $20 with a net gain here. And sadly, Ice Eight just falls short, but, you know, there's always next time. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I recommend hitting that like button and also subscribing. And I'll catch you guys in 2 hours for the finals. That's a wrap, guys. Peace.